all booked up, so we could not get another day. And we're trying to figure out what we should do. Hi, Lala Blue. Let me turn the multi-stream on.
Really loud here.
It is pretty loud, yeah. Do you guys hear the street audio as badly? Because we have the lav mics on. Multi on. All right. Hi, good old lady. We can hear it, but you are coming through clear. Can hear the background, but it's fine with the mics. All right, that's fine with the mics. So
What?
the audio is fine with the mics. Like the street noise is fine for them. So here are our options as we see it, as I see it. We can get another day at a different hotel, but it wouldn't be in downtown Mankato. It'd be over by the college. We can go to Steve's, as he invited us yesterday, and confirm the invitation over text. Or we can sort of wander around, chill at a park.
Well, I think it's better, like, I'm thinking, okay, so, like, it is now, noon?
Yeah, noon.
Okay, what is don't we want to frame, like, what is going on?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so yesterday we had the French press incident. We left Steve's place, came over to this hotel at about 1 p.m., relaxed, and then took a nap until about 10:45.
Well,
Then we met up with Steve around 11:30 and streamed until 8:30 a.m.
well, you did, and I fell asleep around
6:30, yeah.
Okay. So
Then we fell back asleep.
our daily schedule has been completely turned into a family. A kind of like rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah. We were sleeping pretty normally
Which is
throughout
fine.
the trip, but yeah, now it's like almost
But it
nocturnal.
doesn't match up with how hotels work.
No.
And I have no idea what, like, hotels. It's Paisley Park over there, right?
What's Paisley Park?
Prince's fantasy, gayish, whatever, mansion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Paisley Park, yeah. Yeah.
You say it's Gaisley Park, but I say it's, I don't know what kind of park.
Yeah. I had a theory that it was Gaisley
The artist
Park.
currently known as Steve is as inscrutable as Prince.
Yes. I would say that's true.
A truly puzzling character. And he has the ability to have us over, but we're constantly getting lectured about how we're not behaving properly there.
Yeah.
And then we bounce, and then, you know, I don't know. The question is what it's formerly known as Ledge. But anyways.
Lala Blue says we should slowly head towards Maine. Okay, yeah, that's an entirely different concept, which would be to end the collab. I don't feel like it's over. I feel like yesterday we unlocked a whole new level of Steve.
My contention about this collab is that from the beginning it was really an opportunity for you to explore a different kind of energy. And my contention is that and then you debate bro me about it and try to tell me that that's not what's going on.
I agree.
And we rinse and repeat, but like
the only
I keep going like, why don't you guys? And it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not fixable. Like if you just that's what you want to do. I don't know what the.
I agree with you, but the only thing I would say is that yesterday, I feel like I understood what was going on with him a little bit more, and I am actually interested in engaging at this point.
But you do this thing of like all day long, he's going to come up with some cockamamie theory. You're going to say like, I need to stabilize myself and get sleep and drive me crazy. Then you make an appointment to do something. It sucks. Then I come in to say like, oh my God, let's get a little bit real here.
Yeah.
Then at like 6 a.m. you guys will engage again, like on some level. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty
Leave
much
on
the
good
pattern,
terms.
Yeah.
Then I wake up, which is apparently a crime. I want to get some coffee. You get angry. I go, what are we doing? And it's always exactly the same.
Yeah. But I think Damia said, get the guitar and stay with Steve. I think that's interesting. I think that the music thing I think that has some potential. I agree that if we just keep having meta discussions where you take the lead and then eventually after hours and hours, I engage with him at the very end.
Okay, but like, let me just call both of your bluffs here.
Okay.
You have, at his place, the ability to get a guitar amped and to play keyboards. And you just won't do it.
Yeah, but I get that, but that's because I thought he was genuinely kind of crazy, and so I was like pandering. I don't actually think he's crazy, so I can treat him like more of a human being. I thought he was legit mentally ill, like just not there, so it's like there's no point. But I don't think he's that anymore. So I think that there's way more possibility for me to engage and just like actually treat him like I'd treat a normal person.
Okay, so but he's gonna say like, I don't really want you guys over here, but you're welcome to come over here until late afternoon, right?
He said no. I disagree. He said.
Oh my God, we're gonna go over there. He obviously can't sleep when we're around. We can't relax when he's like roaming around checking to see if we've raped his cabinets. You know what I mean? It's like, it's obvious.
I get what you're saying, but the only thing I would say is like, he wants us there. He wants us there. Any person who didn't want us there could have had a million opportunities to not invite us. He invited us 3 times on stream last night.
He's conflicted about our presence.
Yeah.
If you had a brain, you would say, okay, well, the variable here is me. Me.
Sure, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you should get rid of me. But, you know, I think there's more dynamics going on here than anyone's being honest about.
What do you think are the more dynamics? Because I think there's a dynamic that we're not being honest about.
Dynamic of an incel who is trying to himself and by not engaging with an attractive young woman.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yep.
Okay? Because he's been burned. And I don't think he's an incel exactly, but I think he's he's in that realm.
Yeah.
Totally basic incapacity to relate to females. Unless they're foreign and crazy and schizophrenic and whatever. Like, that's not really engaging. He's protecting himself from feminine energy, right? That's what the whole fucking coffee thing was.
Yeah, but I don't think he's being actually serious about that. I think it's like 10% serious.
Well, he pushed your button, right?
He triggered me, yeah.
He went right up your ass.
Absolutely, he did.
And then what did you do? You came running to me.
I did, yeah.
And spent the whole day, like, recovering from that. And so did he.
Yeah, but I just, like...
So every time there's, you know, this kind of energy gets brought to the fore, you run to me and he runs home and licks his wounds and spends 10 hours figuring out how this is a philosophical point.
I do understand that. I totally agree.
I don't think you should be given that much latitude.
I don't think I need to give him that much latitude. I did think that, but now I think that I understand him a little bit more, and he can be
I don't understand him at all.
He's not as crazy as he's pretending to be. He can be pushed more than I've been pushing him. Way more. He's not a sensitive little flower. He's just a bored guy who's sort of playing this character to us. And we don't have to take it seriously.
Okay, so you're not going to get triggered? But isn't you getting triggered and being angry, like, actually engaging?
Yeah, it is. But also I think...
Then you run away from that. You're like, I'm not doing that. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll do that again.
Why
because
not?
Because, for example, last night, he was baiting me. Last night he was baiting me and baiting me and baiting me. And I was falling for it, and then I saw what he was doing, and I thought it was funny. So I think we've broken the pattern. I'm not taking him as seriously. It's like with John. If someone took John seriously, they'd be like, this guy is such a fucking asshole, it's insane. But if you don't take John seriously, and I mean my brother John, it's funny. You can dom him. He's just being fussy. You can take it. You cannot take it seriously. I made the mistake of taking it seriously. I didn't know any better. I didn't know what he was up to. That's my take on it. And I think I'm ready to engage on that level.
I really don't think your analysis is correct about him.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Well,
I could be
think
wrong.
there's other dynamics going on here.
Well, my brother John is kind of an incel.
Well, your brother John is a dangerous person.
Yes. But there's a lot more history there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Steve is exactly like John. I don't think he's a violent person. John's had a history of tantrums and violence. It's like baby violence, but it is violence, I agree.
Yeah,
but
it's violence.
yeah. I got him arrested for hitting me. Like, yeah, he's a violent person. But I don't sense that in Steve. I could be wrong, but I don't get that.
Well, but I mean, he doesn't mind having the police called.
Yeah. Oh, one sec. I got a dono. Lala, thank you for the $10. I think Steve requires structure. Maybe give him an end date to your stay. He may relax with a plan. Thank you, Lala, for the $10. I don't think he really cares about a plan. I think he's got nothing going on in his life. I think he's got nothing going. Let me say, this is what excites me about this dynamic. What I realized yesterday is we insulted him to the maximum capacity.
Yeah.
He didn't care, and he wants us to stick around. He is into what we're doing. You can't tell me that he's not into it. He can say, oh, I hate it. I don't believe him anymore. I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Good old lady, thank you for the $2. Happy to help when I'm on. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $2. I'm not going to take that seriously. This whole, he likes it. When you fell asleep, he was talking to me off camera. He came back down and he was like, I'm getting baited into this, and sat down.
What's down?
I'm sorry. He came back, he was headed towards the door. He started talking to me. Then he came back over and sat down in the chair, and he was like, I got baited into this. He loves it.
Baited into what?
Into being on camera and doing more streaming.
You didn't tell me that. He came, sat down, you turned the stream back on.
No, I'm sorry. The stream was on the whole time.
I don't know what you're talking about. You were talking to him off stream while you were on stream?
No. You fell asleep. The stream was on. On stream, he said, all right, I'm going to go. Goodbye. He walked towards the door. The stream was still on. Then he started talking to me, but he was off camera.
It's not off stream.
No, that's not off stream. Sorry, I may have misspoken and said off stream. I meant off camera. Sorry.
You may have misspoken? Okay.
I definitely misspoke. And then he came back because he likes the attention.
But like, if you're gonna construct sentences that are that confusing, I don't have any interest. Like, it's crazy. What are you? I mean, can you just use words that make sense, or can you dump me off somewhere where I can just go to sleep? That's really what I'm interested in. I don't.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? You've debate broed me, you've lied to me, now you're doing, like, forcing me to do mental acrobatics to understand. And then when I'm like, what are you talking about? You're like, oh, I may have misspoken. We're gonna do this routine, right? It's like, it's utterly incomprehensible to me. I don't, maybe, like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, whatever you want to do, that's fine. It's your collab. And if you're excited to engage with him, like, my question is, what is it that you want me to do? Do you want me to just, like, kind of smoke cigarettes in the shade while dragging around bags?
No, I don't want you to do that. No. That's not my plan at all. I would say here.
You want me to go back to his? You want me to go to his place and try to get some sleep?
Well, I think there's two options. I think that's one of the options, and I think getting a hotel is one of the options. And I'm curious what chat wants, and I think that we could have.
Well, I think when people stay up till 8:30 a.m. and are streaming for 10 hours, I think it's normal that you have a break.
Yeah. Thank you, Tootsie, for the $1.99. Tootsie said, go get brekkie in Hollywood, Ben. Oh, no, get some brekkie into Hollywood, Ben. Okay, thank you for the $2.
Thank you.
Does Big Daddy Ben have clean shorts yet? Actually, yeah, I got most of the stain out. He did keep us up till 8. Well, he kept him up till 6:30 and me up until 8:30, yes. But we slept, so.
He didn't keep me up. I was up. It was fine. I went to sleep. I was fine. I think the basic question here is, should one or both of us have another place where we can go? Or are we gonna, like, land again at his place and hope for the best?
I agree. That's the question.
I just think that the latter is stupid.
All right.
You're going to have another one of these things where it's like, I don't like what you did.
Yeah.
He's probably got the curtains back up, the air conditioning pulled, probably stinks in there.
That is probably
Again,
true. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that makes sense.
And the larger question is like, are you gonna like, it's fine if you do this like comedy of manners, right?
Yeah.
But are you gonna do something beyond that, or is that like what it's gonna be? And then we pull back and do our own thing, you know. Maybe pick up on it, or are you gonna do something where it's like a little more challenging?
I want to do something.
Sitting there going like, you know, you're an inscrutable character, but I need it. You know, it's fine. I don't understand.
I want it to be more than the comedy of manners because I don't think he cares about manners that much. So I think like the meta conversations, I want to go beyond that.
What is
I
it
want to
that
do the
you
music
want,
thing.
and what do you think that he wants?
I think he wants attention. I think he likes playing a character, and I think he wants to create content. I want to get the guitar and practice busking with him. That's
Okay.
beyond the meta. That's better
The only
than the
thing
meta
I'm
stuff.
concerned about is what I'm going to do on a practical level today. I think the idea that we walk over there to his place is obviously stupid.
I agree.
The idea that we, I don't know, find a place in a park and fall asleep with bugs crawling all over us, I think is stupid.
I agree.
But that's like, I guess, punishing ourselves.
I was a little
The
conflicted.
third option,
but,
which I think is the obvious option, is to get a cheaper motel somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit out of the scene. You rest with me, and then at some point you engage with him tonight on a more engaged level than this. Look at this stupid motherfucker. Anyways, Daddy, can you make some content for us?
I agree. I think that makes sense.
But if that's what it's going to be, then I think we should just get on a bus back to Minneapolis.
I hear you. I agree. I think if that's all it's going to be,
Or if it's
we
like a
should just
week
get on a
of
bus.
cooking that, I just think it's stupid.
I'm sick of the meta stuff. I'm going to push him to do more than meta, and if it doesn't happen, then I think we should leave tomorrow. But I think it will get past that.
All right, but I think in terms of me, less is more.
Yeah.
But both of you said yesterday, more is more.
Yeah.
In terms of me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was totally obvious when you're doing your fucking stupid hallway thing that it's like, and the chat was like, oh my God, you need Ben to come in here and tell this guy what's up.
Yeah.
And obviously you're both begging for it. And when I did it, you're like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And I don't have any interest in doing that, really. I'll do it, but like, what is the point? It's just rinse and repeat. It's just, don't engage with each other. Make me come in. Engage with me in a way that no one gives a shit about. Wind me up. Make me do my jigaboo routine, and then dance the jig, and then I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, and it's like you attack me for being alive.
Mm-hmm. I think we can break that pattern today.
Why am I up till 6:30 a.m.? How is that like me? I'm not that person.
It's not you. I don't think that's necessary. I think we broke through something yesterday. I'm excited to see where it goes.
All right, well, where's the fucking bus to go to where these rat-infested shitholes are that you're going to dump me in?
I'm going to look it up right now.
But why don't you put me in a bus back to the East Coast?
Because I want you here with me.
Why?
Because I like hanging
All right,
out
well,
with
I
you
think
and
we should
talking
plan.
to
I
you.
think we should plan that I get on a bus tomorrow.
What? You're going to navigate all the way back to the East Coast without me? And I'm going to be here alone? Why?
Navigate?
I don't want to be
You're saying
alone.
I can't. You know, it's so insulting. It's unbelievable. You don't think that I'm capable of?
I think you're capable of it, but why? Why?
Because it's inhibiting the engagement.
Yeah, but it also helps me to have you here. But you can be less part of the collab, like less intensely.
Well, okay, fine. All right, fine.
Okay.
But I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to both do the same thing again, and because I'm nearby, you're going to go like, okay, let's go talk to Dad.
Okay, well, you can prove me wrong. I can prove you wrong, or you can
Well,
prove me wrong.
I've suggested you do stuff with this guy, but you don't do it. You know better than me, and it sucks. It's like, it's mid. Like, he's not going to engage with chat, except he is going to engage with chat. He's not going to engage with it, like, on panels, except he is going to. I don't know. To me, it just strikes me as all very indulgent of his whims.
I agree with you.
But you're not going to push it. So
Well, let me prove you wrong. I will prove you wrong, because I'm interested in pushing it now.
you have energy for an hour, and then you'll be like, I'm tired.
I probably will sleep today, but like tonight, I think we can make something happen.
I don't. Whatever. Yeah, up to you. Like, I don't want to have it be this is about me, and then you're going to be going like, did I do it, Dad?
Okay, sure. That's
Fucking
also
retarded.
fair. Okay, I won't do that.
Do it, don't do it. I mean, I feel like
He's my nut to crack. Do you believe
I feel
me?
like it's. Yeah, I feel like it's not about me. It's about the two of you figuring out if you want to just like pry at each other's assholes for 8,000 hours, or actually like challenge yourselves.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the answer is.
I understand you don't know what the answer is. I get it. I don't think anybody really
Well,
knows.
you set me up, and it's fine, and he set me up to do this thing of like, okay, let's get into these daddy issues. In the end, he doesn't give a shit, and neither do I.
Yeah, I think the content is between me and
It's
him.
exactly what one would expect, because that's the exact situation that your brother and I are in. He doesn't care. I don't care.
True.
I'm not a mentor for young, confused incels. I don't know what to. I don't have anything to. I wish them the best, but I don't really think I can help them very much.
Yeah, it always becomes this thing of like autistic incel versus, you know, dad who's calling him out. I don't want to keep doing that. It's boring. We've already done that several times.
That's all it ever is. Would tell me anything that's different about that. Ruby? Okay.
Yeah.
She's an incel, obviously. Ava, same thing. Whatever.
All right.
You know, my question, if I can engage you a little bit.
Yeah.
So this guy's too good to go on Discord and have a Discord call and have snafu come up, right? And you are too, right?
He's too good for it. I'm on Discord 24/7. I don't know.
No. You don't. you don't have a voice, you don't have video conversations on Discord.
True, I don't really do those, yeah.
Ever, right? Even though you, in that realm, for whatever reason, and I understand it's somewhat irrational, some people will feel more comfortable, being themselves, right?
Yeah.
And it feels like a smaller, more curated conversation.
Yeah.
Which it can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but you're like, oh, that's for losers, right? Like, that's not how we roll.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I agree with you. Why?
For me, I would say I feel like chat is usually more engaged.
Someone like, for example, who's going to pop up instantly if that happens?
Snafu.
Okay, yeah, but Snafu doesn't actually care about Discord. Like, I'll only talk on Discord. Snafu will talk. Like, yeah, he doesn't have this, like, Discord is where I feel safe, right?
Yeah.
Who will pop up that
Ava?
won't otherwise pop up? Ava, right?
Yeah.
RD will pop up.
Yeah.
And these are interesting people to engage with.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Sure.
But both of you have determined that you're better than that. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like, to me, it's like, well, this one is stupid. Or you're someone who is playing games and is unworthy of the title human.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I've suggested to you like dozens of times, like, okay, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a panel together, but let's, or like, I don't think we're ready to like stream this. Let's have a Discord call where we can kind of cook it, and we have like this in group who will maybe give us some inspiration to stream and kind of also like sort of pre-game it and get interest.
Yeah.
And you very respectfully said, fuck you, no, and I'm not going to explain why. The answer is no.
Well, hold on a second though. I think we have different communication styles because I'm on Discord cooking it with general chat.
I agree.
For hours sometimes. Because the way I feel is on VC, I feel like, I don't know, it's similar to streaming. I like the break of just having it be text. And I go through it like every morning.
Okay, but I understand with you, like, okay, you say like, all right, I'm just going to either stream or I'm just going to cook it on Discord. Okay, fine.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Fine. But why is it always about what you like? What I'm saying is a guy like Steve is you're popping his cherry. Like, that's obviously what we're doing on streaming.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think a success story would be that he stops this bullshit that he's better than everyone else, makes money by engaging in streaming in whatever way he ends up doing. But that this, like, I'm too good for all of this, I don't pay attention to chat, I have these brilliant things to say because I'm an artist, is crap.
Yeah, I agree it's crap. I don't think he's very attached to it.
And I think you should push him to acknowledge that if you're going to be, whatever you want to call it, an artist, performance artist, or whatever, you need to engage with your audience. Like, and so if he's not able, if he doesn't want to do it, like, I just think there's no way, there's no way in which you can kind of like pander to this, and also you're not helping him by like, he's sabotaging his own success constantly.
Yeah.
And he said, there's a part of me that is just a fucking loser
Yeah.
who wants to lose. Okay, so I think it's too late when you're in your late 30s to like continue that. It's like a last ditch effort.
Yeah.
You need to be really tough.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I mean, yeah.
You also are a loser. I say that to you every single day. And I get that it's like to protect your mother or whatever this fucking nonsense is, but it's like appalling how much you sabotage your own life, your success, for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'm sick of being the person who's like, you know what? Life's worth living. Why? Well, why?
Yeah, I get how you're sick of that. I think Steve and I are two losers who can be winners, but like we need to challenge each other. And I have every intention of challenging him.
Yeah, but you're ready to say, well, he's a loser. I'm out. Let me go be with Dad because that's winner energy.
I was ready to say that.
There's just a non-engagement.
That's true. I was ready to say that because I thought he was just...
Because you see a mirror of yourself in him and you don't like it and you're disgusted by it. And I agree, you should be disgusted by it. But you're not willing to like kick him in his fucking asshole and just like you're not willing to do it with yourself. And I really do think like on principle, I should say, let me know when you figure it out. Instead of going like, well, I'll be just a few miles away, sitting there waiting to tell you that you're a victim of this collab, Grace. Whenever you want to. Tell me you're tired, tell me you're hungry. I'll tell you you're a victim of chat. You're a victim of your mother, you're a victim of everything, and make you feel better. And you won't actually deal with the core issue.
True, I agree. I should stop being such a baby.
That was the origin of this weeks-long thing.
Yep.
And now you're saying like, well, it might be fun to engage with Steve. The artist currently known as Steve. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I get it. It's just dabbling. Oh no, you're right. I've been dragging my fucking feet, driving you crazy. But like, maybe I'm a little more inspired right now, but like, oh, I'm gonna get tired soon. Fuck you. But I have to do it. Like, I have no choice. I have no choice, right?
It's true. You don't really have a choice, yeah. You're going to stick this one out until you see it through, and I think there's a lot of potential today.
But I do have things that I can do. I can leave.
You can.
And at least I can get the RV fixed in Maine. Whereas here, I'm sitting with my dick in my hands, watching to make sure that you're okay, that I don't need to jump in because you two are so fucking boring, complacent, and indulgent of yourselves that it's like mind-wrecking. Oh no, we're gonna do it today, I swear to God. Oh, I believe in Steve. Is that your hashtag?
I do believe in Steve.
You don't.
I do. I think he's actually more like me than he is just crazy. So, I think there's potential. I thought he was just a crazy ass nigga.
I'm gonna dog Steve because like it's either we both fail or succeed together. Bullshit.
I'm gonna call his bluff. Like,
you're gonna dip in 2 seconds.
No, because I have a strategy now.
Oh, Steve didn't like how I didn't ask him ahead.
Sure.
You should find a bridge. There's this river that you both told me is a mile wide and takes an hour to cross. Like, I think you should end it here. In this creek known as the Minnesota River. Find some place you can jump from and it can end. Because it's ridiculous. You're ridiculous people leading ridiculous lives that I'm held hostage to. Because you're both so fucking boring and stupid that, you know, you need me to save you. Right?
I would say that's how we've been playing it, yep. And I do understand that's annoying for you.
Was he wrong to say this feels like the Ben Thorpe channel?
No.
And you this morning, I said you were in chat chatting. And you go, what? How did you see that? So you're open, you're just lying. And then when I say something, you're like, oh, how did you figure that out?
That's true. I'm a liar.
So you're just dipping out, engaging as a chatter on your own channel.
Yeah.
And then when I see that, you're embarrassed and you want to cover it up and try to manipulate me into thinking that that didn't really happen. But then you realize like, oh, I can't do that. Because
yeah.
I watched a rerun and saw that Thorpe Tube is in there. Like, what world are we living in? This is like a partnership?
No, I mean, you're right. I'm like Steve. Like, I lie about things for no reason, really. And it's not partnership.
You present a false facade that you're engaging when you're actually just in chat, being silly, completely disengaged. When I asked you what are you doing on your phone, you said, I'm taking care of the stream. You're like saying like, it's a technical issue, nigga. When you're actually just sitting back, commenting as a chatter, because you think I'm a fucking idiot for, you know?
I mean, I would say it's defensible in the sense that...
No, today's different, bro. Okay.
Yeah, today's different.
Believe me,
because
guy.
I can call his bluff. Let's say I'm at his place, right? And I have a panel and he says, turn that off. I'll go, no. What's he gonna do about it? He can either hit me or kick me out. He's not gonna do either of those. Or he can touch my stuff. He's not gonna do any of those three. Just call his bluff.
Okay, but like, it's easy to talk tough when you're with daddy, right?
Sure.
And then when you get in there, you'll go, oh, and you'll text me, oh, can I come back? He's a loser. I'm a winner. Tell me I'm a winner.
I hear you, but you gotta understand.
Exactly what's gonna happen.
You gotta understand.
Because you have the ability to opt out.
I get what you're saying, but here's the difference that you're not seeing. I thought he was crazy in the sense that if I didn't pander to him, he might get crazy. He's not. He's not. He's not gonna get violent. He's not gonna throw me out.
I don't buy that from the beginning. I don't think you thought that. You're just lying.
Well, you could say that, but like I thought when we were in his place, that's why I pandered to him so much, because I thought that he would like legit tweak out and didn't know him that well. But I saw him yesterday and like, you can call his bluff. You called his bluff. You showed me how to do it. You openly insulted him in like the worst way possible, and he stuck around us like a puppy. He does not care. He just finds this interesting.
But that wasn't the first time I did that with him. I said that to him multiple times.
Yeah, but it was like here and there and like whatever. He controlled himself. It just, I didn't see it, and now I see it. He's not a crazy tweaker. He's not going to crash out. He's just going to try to assert himself, and then if you don't respect it, he'll just like give up.
Okay, he's in his late 30s, and he is who he is, and you're going to change him. That's the idea.
I don't think I'm going to change him. I think
no one in their late. Look at Jeremy Peterson.
Yeah.
Would you say that his encounter with us has bettered his life? I would say yes.
I think it's bettered his life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Has he changed? Somewhat, but not really.
Is Jeremy Peterson a failure of a human being?
Basically, yes.
Not as much as he used to be.
True, he does better streams now. He doesn't just sit there and spam slurs. He drinks less. He cares more about content.
Okay.
He still sucks, but it's better.
Okay, but you think with the artist currently known as Steve, it's going to be much better than
Yeah,
that.
because, yes, because I respect someone who's playing a character for content. I can respect that.
Jeremy had guitars. Jeremy knows how to play guitar.
Yeah, but Jeremy is not doing what Steve is doing. Jeremy is himself, and he sucks. But, like, it's kind of funny that he sucks so much. Steve, I don't think actually sucks
Steve
as much as he
shared with us
pretends
a
to be.
comedy thing that he had. It was completely incomprehensibly stupid.
Yeah, but I think he was fucking with us by saying something that he knows isn't funny. He just does this. He'll say something inscrutable just to fuck with people. He knows it's crazy. He knows it's not a funny joke. He's not actually bearing himself to us and saying, here's a joke I came up with. He's just fucking with us. And I can respect that, and I can fuck with him back. But if he was legit...
All right, here's what I would say is the proof in the pudding. It's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe that the two of you, by Friday, can perform one song decently well on the streets of Barmageddon, or whatever you want to call it, Mankato?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You'll get there, you'll set up, you won't corpse in the middle of it and go, oh, I screwed it up. You'll
No.
perform one song from beginning to end fairly well.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair kind of... Okay, but now this is like the third or fourth day. You have not selected a song yet.
That's correct.
Okay, and 2 days ago, you said a week to prepare one song is a ridiculously high bar for both you and him. So now it's 2 days less that you have to do that.
Yeah. Because preparing a song with a mentally ill person is really tough. Preparing a song with a guy who's fucking around but actually is competent underneath it on some level is not tough.
Okay, so you're saying, like, I believe in Steve.
Yeah.
You know that it would be very easy for you to just spend every day fucking around, half playing songs like you've been doing,
Yep.
working on your set, right?
Yep.
He would definitely do that, and then affirming like that was great, and then saying like, okay, well, we streamed and everyone seems hostile, like let's turn this off, it's toxic.
Yeah.
And it's just basically jerking each other off. It's mutual masturbation. You're
right.
doing nothing and you're affirming yourselves.
Yeah.
Mutual masturbation.
Ride says his
Mutual musical masturbation. Triple
Yeah.
M. 3M. The biggest corporation in Minnesota.
3M.
Mutual musical masturbation. 3M.
That is what we've been doing, yeah.
That would be super easy to do. He's not going to go, this is a little bit self-indulgent. He's not going to.
Yeah, but
And let's be honest, the other element that he would love to have, he started mentioning it yesterday, is sexual intercourse and intimacy with you, right? And you go, ha ha ha, that's not part of it. I'm not a human being, right? Because you just say like, nope, no way.
No, I'm not saying no way. I'm saying he is saying that as a troll. He's trolling.
It's not on his mind. Or it's not in his feelings.
It may be on his mind, but when he says it like that,
And he starts telling.
he has no intention.
He starts telling us about how he's having like night emissions.
He was fucking with us. He told us off stream that he had 3 wet dreams this month. That he's
And obviously
fucking
one in
with
the
us.
last couple of days, obviously, right?
Yeah. He's fucking with us.
It's another version of Lalo's thing, like my balls are aching.
Yeah, but he's trolling when he says that. I believe that. I understand
so
that's an
is he a
easy-
sexual person?
Yeah. But he doesn't
You
believe
say like
that.
maybe he's gay.
I thought that at first.
I don't know. Like, as a serious person, just go. No, you're going to work intimately with him, and like sort of get him to do something he hasn't done in almost 4 decades on this earth, which is to produce something worth producing. And that's not going to cause him to like have incredibly like feelings of dependency and gratitude, but also like, right? He's going to want to like have his whole life be, you know, like, okay, Grace, you're just a little baby walking around shitting your diaper, like, and none of these dynamics are real. That's not true.
I'm not saying there's no element of sexuality. Obviously, we're both human beings, and that's always going to be there. And of course, if I actually get him to stop treating his entire life...
But the truth of the matter is that you don't have any feelings towards him like that. Or maybe I'm wrong.
I don't. I mean, I thought he was gay, and I thought he was crazy. I thought he was a crazy gay
Well, that's
man.
going to end up being the dynamic that carries through. Tell me, chat, tell me that I'm wrong. That's what it's going to be. And that's perfectly natural.
So what? Okay, so what? So what? Is he going to make a move? Okay, I don't think so. I don't think he's that type of guy.
No, he's not going to make a move, but that's what he's going to be interested in, not in the song.
I disagree.
But he might do the song. He might do the song to like show himself to be a man worthy of considering in that way. Why was he doing push-ups? Why did he tell you like I can't hold on to this because I was doing push-ups and I'm bulking up?
Because he's lying. He wasn't actually doing push-ups. He's just saying stupid shit to rile us up.
That's not true. He did push-ups. I have no doubt about it. You don't really understand.
You think he actually did push-ups?
Yeah, he probably did like 2 push-ups. Told himself that he's like getting in shape. Because like, yeah, his testosterone is starting to flow. Whether it's me or you or both of us that are causing this to happen, that is what's happening.
Okay, wait. Put a
You
one in
open the
chat.
window. You open the window. You get the funky smell out, and you challenge him, and his balls start producing testosterone again. That's obviously true.
Yeah, that's true. It makes him feel more alive. Yeah, I bet that's true. Yeah.
That happens with all the people we interact with.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I believe in Steve because I don't think he's as crazy as all of the other people we've interacted with, and I include almost every single person. I think he's more like Snafu. Snafu plays a character. He gets invested.
I agree. He's more mature. I think he has more maturity.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's mature.
I don't think he's fully mature. I don't think he quite knows what's the bit and what's not. I don't think he really knows it at all.
The quintessential problem with our collabers is that they all live in a fantasy world, and they're all like sort of Peter Pan types who are indulging in a kind of endless adolescence, whether it's funded by their parents or the government, right? 100%.
Yeah.
This guy is not really different than that. But you could say a little bit. And then he doesn't crash out into these like fuck you, you're fuck your dad, that kind of stuff.
Right.
So there's more hopefulness, but I would say essentially, if you go like, I'm all in with Steve, it's me and Steve or bust, you're gonna bust. And you're right to.
Fine,
I don't
let
think
me
you're
bust.
wrong to. You will say, man, that is a lot of pay-in and very little payout. He ended up saying he wants to have sex with me.
I don't think that will be the
no,
end
because
of it.
he even said it. I said, can you be friends with a female? He said, not if I find her attractive. So,
But I think
that's his baseline, and he's saying, well, if you find a female attractive, what you need to do is, go there or abandon. Right?
Yeah.
He let you know that. That's his way of thinking, and I don't think it was really oriented toward, and it's understandable. He's the guy in Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. He's the fucking Jim Carrey loser in the back of the sketching, right? Who wants the pixie dream girl to, whatever, and they'll share the chaos and wonder of being two butt fucks.
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna go, 100% guaranteed. And if you go, actually, no, life is about like creating art. You're an artist. He's just not gonna care.
I disagree with
100%,
you because,
and that's fine.
okay, you have your take. I don't think he's actually into me. I think he sees me as like interesting as a sister. I think the sexual stuff is him trolling. I think he would think
even your brother is totally obsessed sexually with you. Even your own blood brother.
I get it, but it's like less of a sexual relationship than there is with my brother John. It's less weird that way.
He's obsessed with your sexuality.
I agree.
What you do with it. It's crazy. And he's had enormously more experience, and also should have a natural sort of barrier against that. And you think this guy, who doesn't have any of the natural barriers,
I don't think he's really into
who's obviously totally depressed, and you don't think he's going to associate an attractive young woman who comes into his life, opens the blinds. He could write a song about it. You opened the blinds for me, boo doo 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 doo. Showed me that life doesn't have to be moldy. It's so fucking obvious what's going to happen. So if you want to do that, I think that's okay, but I think that's what's going to happen. Best case scenario.
All right, well, I respect that. I understand why you think that. Although I am partially a loser. I don't think it's because of that. I think he enjoys fucking with me, and I can fuck with him back. I think that's what he finds interesting about me. He can wind me up. And I want to play the game back.
You don't think he's been waiting, like your mother, she waited into her late 20s so that someone of the opposite sex could come and rescue him and see the beautiful little boy who's got so sensitive and has his precious little like wonderful thoughts and feelings, and then you're gonna like come in and affirm that he actually is. It's totally what's going to happen. That's fine. What's wrong with it? I'm not saying that's a problem. That'd be interesting. Why am I there? That's my question. What role am I playing?
Well, I think you've played a really important role.
What role am I going to continue to
point.
play? Like, do it. Chat will find it interesting. He'll say like, I don't know about this. He'll try to say it's not happening. Obviously, he just doesn't want to say that's what's happening because he sees that's like the obvious thing that you do here. But it's happening.
I'm not saying it to be humble.
You're saying, no, he sees me as a sister. He wants just to bust chops with me. Bullshit, Grace.
I do think that's what
he sees you as a mommy. that's actually young, right? Because he's attracted to women that are like 90 years old, because that's what he thinks he could get. Okay, but now there's someone who's 23 years old. His body, his soul is responding to it. And like, that's what's gonna happen. A mommy who's younger than me, like, whoa. Like,
okay, well, if that happens, then he's not cool like I thought. I thought he was into the content.
That is what's happening. That is what's going to happen.
All right, well, I don't see that. 1 for Ben, 2 for Grace.
You know what you two should do? You should watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh no, ZXV, stop spamming it. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah, but you have to factor out like the daddy issues, like anti-vote. Just because,
well, you
right?
never get this many votes, so they are genuinely conflicted.
No, they 100% agree with me. That's what that means. If you filter out that, like, I'm just going to say no to dad because that guy really is blah, 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 whatever.
Well, what do you think, Shabatoni? I care about Shabatoni's opinion. What's your vote, Shabatoni? I'll wait for Shabatoni's vote. Grace, have you heard of the movie Obsession? Maybe watch that with Steve. Worst or best case scenario is laid out by Ben. It's still content. That's true.
Yeah, I don't mind it. But I don't want you coming back going like, I think he caught feels. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going to happen. I actually don't think it's bad for a young man, and he's not really that young, for these guys. All of these guys who have thought they fell in love with you have, in fact, largely improved their lives, because that's at least a step in the right direction.
Sure, yeah.
But they also all end up blaming you for the pain they experience from pulling them out of their own assholes. And that is what's going to happen here.
Thank you, Purple Face, for the 10 SAR. Laura says, what is the question? The question is, does Steve see me as a sister who he's going to wind up and he cares about the content? Or does he see me as some kind of manic pixie dream girl who's going to pull him out of his depression, who he's going to catch feelings for, or maybe already has?
Absolutely. That is absolutely what is happening. That's what happened. Oh, God. Rewatch the first time you guys interacted. Oh, hey, Grace. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay. It's like obvious. You guys should watch that. You should watch that movie together. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He's 100% that character. And the question is, are you 100% the? What's her name?
I'm not really like that.
What's her name?
I forget. Clementine?
Yeah. Are you Clementine? The bold. I mean, like, how is that not what the script he's been writing the entire time? Well, where am I in the movie? I don't get it.
I don't know where you are.
There is no role for me in that movie.
There is no role for you in the movie.
I think it's a good movie. You loved that movie. I think you don't like it as much because it's sort of juvenile.
It's a little self-indulgent.
But maybe that's because I told you this movie is not what you think it is.
No, I rewatched it.
It's sort of a childish, fantasy, self-indulgent, millennial bullshit.
Wait, before you... I see
barren fantasy.
I see you getting ready to get up. We're not going anywhere until we get this hotel. No. I'm going to mute for a second. I got to call
I just
back.
want to get a bus over in that direction.
Well, an Uber makes more sense. Because it's going to be a 40-minute walk with the bus. The bus doesn't really
There's no
go there.
buses to the university from the downtown?
No, there's a bus to the university, but from the university to this hotel, it's going to be a 40-minute walk. So an Uber makes more sense.
Well, let's take the bus to there and maybe get a bite to eat and then see where it is.
All right.
In my opinion, the hotels aren't like, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, they might be.
Give me 1 second. I just have to actually figure out where the hell the college is. Hold on. Oh, it's down there. Okay, hold on.
No, and I'll tell you why, Grace. I'll tell you why. If you really actually want to break this guy apart and have any change, you need to go into the family dynamics. He's disconnected from his father.
Yeah.
If you actually cared about him and didn't want to just have another simp to line up, who's all the other simps are going to say you're in love with her, and he's going to go, no, you got to be kidding me, which is obviously what's happening. You need to get him to the East Coast to deal with his mother and father. You need to get him to interact with Jesse Lee Peterson and understand that, because without that, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But your contention is he doesn't have those issues.
No, I do think he has those issues. I think he's depressed. And disaffected, dissociated from life, basically disengaged. I do think that's true.
You think that Hormaxer is wrong when he busts his balls? Precious Steve. He's completely right. He gets it.
I don't think Steve is as precious as he pretends to be, is what I would say.
Yeah, right.
Not nearly as precious.
Right. But he plays that character hard.
He does, yeah. I think it's more of an active playing than we've been giving
He's got the
credit
puppy
for.
dog eyes 24/7. This is him.
Yeah, that's true.
How could you find me offensive? He's a total manipulator.
But that's because he's rage baiting, using that as a way to do it.
He's a total manipulator.
Yeah.
That's what your mother did. She did that all the time.
I guarantee you, he's gonna watch this and get off to the fact.
I find people like that disgusting.
Okay.
But like, I don't really care. What do I care? But you're just gonna delude yourself that that's not what's going on. Here's a young man who like is just right on the verge of like killing it. And isn't gonna see me as his like savior. Bullshit.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just see something here.
He doesn't talk to his family, right?
Yep. Right.
Can you get him to talk to his family?
Yes.
Can you get him to articulate what the dynamic there is?
All right. Let's see here. Okay. What about this? It's this, all right, I'm reserving this. Beautiful. All right, let's see here. All right.
I do not believe that you and the artist currently known as Steve are going to sing a song on Friday. I think that is absurd.
Okay.
Absolutely not going to happen. And I'm not part of it, right?
Yeah, you're not part of it.
You and I can do it, obviously, but I don't think there's any point.
That's not really the point, yeah.
You guys are concocting an eternal sunshine of the spotless mind where there's this third character who's like this mentor or something.
Yeah.
Who's actually the main character.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't want to do that anymore.
I'm gonna hit you.
Did you get it?
I think so.
All right, booked. Beautiful. All right, guys, we booked a hotel. We're gonna go check in. When morning smoko is over. I believe in Steve. He does not. We'll see what happens.
I don't think you're going to do it. Why don't you run a poll of people whether they think you and Steve are going to perform one song decently well from beginning to end in the Barmageddon area on Friday night.
All right. 1-4. Grace and Steve will make it happen.
No, can't you do a poll?
I can't on my phone. It's
All right, forget it then.
No, they will.
No,
vote in
because
chat.
these fucking people are gonna go 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like whatever. Who cares? Fine.
Okay. Quick and Koi says 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1 for believe in Steve, 2 for you don't believe in Steve. I understand you don't want to do it. I want to do it. Oh, thank you, Tori, for gifting a sub. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you, sweetie. Mommy. Thank you. 1, 2, 2, 1. It's exact 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. What's the poll?
I think it's going to be 3 a.m. Friday, and I'm going to say to you, you never even figured out what the song was.
Go to Kick Chat. Thank you, Damius.
All right, well, it's worth at least engaging in that.
Juno says, I believe in Steve more than Grace. Okay, now it's going down. Yes, 64%. No, 36%. Yes, 60%. No, 40%. All right. Yes, 59%. No, 41%. All right, so it's pretty divided. Slight
like it'll
favor
end up
towards
50-50.
Steve. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later. We're going to get some sleep. Bye.